With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone, so today's question is 10 gram of helium at 127 degrees Celsius is expanded isothermally from 100 atm to 1 atm. Calculate the work done when expansion is carried out. First is in single step, then in 3 steps, the intermediate pressure being 60 and 30 atm respectively, and third is reversibly. So first, what we have got is we have got 10 grams of helium. So what is number of moles? Moles is equal to 10 upon 4, 2.5 moles of helium. Now what is helium? Helium is a monoatomic gas. After that we have been given it is expanded isothermally. Isothermal process. So in this process temperature is constant from 100 atm to 1 atm. So P1 is equal to 100 atm, P2 is equal to 1 atm. So now we need to find out the formula for work. So W is equal to minus P external, dW is equal to minus P external dV. So now for irreversible process, that is the first one. For irreversible process, P external is equal to constant. So what we will do, we'll take the external outside integration. So dW is equal to minus P external integration of dV. So now what we will do is dW is equal to minus P external into dV, or we can write dV as delta V. So now what we get, W irreversible is equal to minus P external into delta V. So W irreversible is equal to minus P external into V2 minus V1. So what we can write V2 as? PV is equal to nRT. So we can write V is equal to nRT by P. So W irreversible is equal to minus P external into nRT by P2 minus nRT by P1. So this is the formula what we have to use for irreversible. Now what we have been given as P external is question mark. So over here P external we will be using as P1, that is initial pressure. So W irreversible is equal to minus P external was 100 into N was 10 grams upon 4, that is 2.5. 2.5 into R into T, temperature is constant, upon P2. P2 is 1 minus 10 by 4 R T upon P1, that is 100. So we get minus 100 into we'll take 10 by 4 common. 10 by 4 R T. So now we get 1 minus 1 upon 100. So now we get minus 100 into 10 upon 4 RT into 100 minus 1, that is 99 upon 100. 100 and 100 gets cancelled. So we get minus 10 upon 4 RT into 99. This is work done by irreversible process. Now we haven't been mentioned, no, there is no mention about the value, about the units. So over here, as they are given Celsius, then we have gram, that is mole, atm. So we'll use normal units or SI units. So this will be in joules. So for taking this in joules, R is equal to 25 by 3 joule per mole Kelvin, or we can write it as 8.314. So W irreversible, and temperature was equal to 127 degrees Celsius. So which is equal to 127 plus 273. This will be equal to 400 Kelvin, minus 10 upon 4 into 25 by 3 into temperature, that is 400 into 99. This will become 4 into 100, 3, 3, 3. Answer is minus 25 into 33 into 10 raised to power 3 joules. So we can write this as equal to minus 825, and this 10 raised to power 3 we can take it as kilojoules. So this is answer number 1. Now going on to question number 2. In 3 steps, intermediate pressure being 60 and 30. So now this will be in 3 steps. So second, it will be in 3 steps. So we'll write about first step. First step will be P1 is equal to 100 atm and P2 is equal to 60 atm. After this, now what we need is second step. Second step will be over here P1 is equal to 60 and P2 is equal to 30. And third step, we have P1 is equal to 30 atm and P2 is equal to 1 atm. So now we'll start solving the first step. We have the same formulas which we have been given above. W is equal to minus P external into nRT upon V2 upon P2 minus nRT upon P1. So now we can take n, r and t common. Minus P external in first step will be 100 into n, that was 2.5 or 2.5, or we can write it as 10 by 4. 10 by 4 into r, 25 by 3 into t, that was 400, 1 upon P2 minus 1 upon P1. So over here now what we get is equal to, we'll take 10 raised to power 3 aside, minus 25 upon 3. Now this will be 100 into 100 into 10 raised to power 3 and 1 upon P2. P2 was 60. So we'll take 10 outside. 6 minus 1 upon 10. So we get 10 minus 6, that is 4 upon 6 into 10, 60. This becomes 600 into 10 raised to power 3 into 10 raised to power 2 in 25 by 3 with a minus. So this and this gets cancelled. Now we have minus 25 into 4, that is 100. Minus 100 into 10 raised to power 3 upon 6 3 is 18. So this is the value in joules. So what can we write it as? 100 divided by minus 5.55 kilojoules. So W irreversible part 1 is equal to this much. Now step 2. So step 2 minus into P external. P external over here will be 60 into nRT upon P2. So n was 2.5 into R, that is 25 by 3 into temperature, that was 400 into 1 upon P2, that is 30 minus 1 upon 60. So we take a 10 outside, and this was equal to 10 by 4. So 10 and 10 gets cancelled. Over here we get 100, 3, 20. So we get minus 25 into 250, 5 into 10 raised to power 3 into 6 minus 3 will be 3 upon 6 into 3, 18. This 3 6. So minus 5 by 6 into 10 raised to power 3. So 5 by 6 is equal to 0.83 into 10 raised to power 3 joules, which is equal to minus 0.83 kilojoules. Is answer for part 2. Now part 3 is going from 30 atm to 1 atm. So we write W irreversible part 3 is equal to minus P external, over here will be 30 because over here it is 30 now. P external into delta V, N that is 10 by 4, R is 25 by 3, temperature is 400 into 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 30. So over here becomes 10, this becomes 100 minus into 10 raised to power 2, 3, 4 into 25 into. Now what we have over here, 30 minus 1, that is 29 upon 30. This gets cancelled, this becomes 3. So minus 25 into 29 upon 3 into 10 raised to power 3 joules. So 25 into 29 divided by 3 is equal to 241 point minus 241.66 kilojoules is the answer for W irreversible part 3. Now total W1 plus W2 plus W3. So W3 is equal to minus 241.66. After that we have minus 0.83. Minus 0.83. And first value is minus 5.55. Minus 5.55. So equal to minus 248.08 kilojoules. So this is the answer over here. Now moving on to the third part, that is reversibly. So in reversible process, this will be part number 3. Reversible process, graph can be drawn. And one more thing that we need to know, for reversible, work is equal to minus P gas dV. Now over here one thing that is need to be seen is P gas is not constant, it depends, so it is variable, so we take it under inside integration sign. Now integrating it, dW is equal to minus, now this P gas, this is in terms of pressure, this is in terms of volume, so we convert pressure into terms of volume. So we can write P is equal to nRT by V. So we write minus nRT by V into dV integration sign. Now n, R and T is constant, so minus nRT integration of dV upon V. Now V1 to V2, so this will be minus nRT ln V2 by V1, which is equal to W. So now what we get, this was dW minus 10 by 4 into 25 by 3 into 400 into ln of V2 by V1. Now we haven't been given anything about volume, but we have been given pressure being 60 and pressure being given as 100 and 1 atm. So now we can convert V2 by V1 as ln P1 upon P2. So how did I convert this? The short step over here is, we can write V2 as nRT, PV is equal to nRT. So V is equal to nRT upon P1, P2, into nRT upon P1. So when we do this, this gets cancelled, P1 upon P2 is available. So P1 was equal to 100, P2 is equal to 1 minus 10 raised to power 3 into 25 upon 3 into ln 100. So now converting ln into log, we get 25 by 3 into 2.303 into log 100 can be written as, we can write ln 100 is equal to 2 ln 10. So we get 2 log 10. Log 10 is equal to 1. So we get minus 50 upon 3 into 2.303 kilojoules, which is equal to minus 38.38 kilojoules. This is work done in reversible process. So these are the final answers. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.